How about now? Hello? Also, why is there a delay? I removed the delay. Okay, I think it's working, but now the delay. Delay. Okay. Did it refresh? Whatever. Okay, let's just get started then. What time? I think it's kind of weird, the time for this stream. So I want to know what time you guys are watching at. Because right now it's 10:10 a.m. Wait, let me just... Also, what part do you think you want to see first? I'm just gonna start with whatever then. Yeah. You've got the chest parts here. And let's start with that. Here's a look at the Atherin pilot figure. This is probably the last time you'll see him, because he's going in there and you'll never see him again. Your last chance to see him. Goodbye, Atherin. Oh, thanks for subscribing, John Ventura. What time are you watching at? Right now it's 10 a.m. where I am. Okay. Do I like Seed or Double O better? I'd probably say Seed. Double O is cool, but I like the designs of Seed a lot more. Oh, Ate Dana, hi. Thanks for subscribing. As I was saying, I like Gundam Seed more. I like the designs a lot more. The big backpacks and stuff. Although there are some that I don't care for. And I like the grunt suits of Double O more. But that's pretty much it. I just got an alert sound, but I don't see any alerts. Oh, maybe it's... Okay, never mind. What have you guys watched? Either Double O or Gundam Seed? Because I just watched Gundam... Even if this is my first Master Grade, I only watched Gundam Seed last year. Towards the end of the year. There we go. Oh, the chest is coming together. Next, we need the infinity symbols. I think it would be better if we zoom in, just so you can see a lot more of the build. Okay. There we go. This is bringing back so many memories. It's Tiny Atherin. Will you get the Infinite Justice or Strike Freedom after this? I'm not sure. Because right now there's an MGEX Strike Freedom. And I don't know. There's no MGEX Infinite Justice. So I don't know. Because I like pairing up a lot of the Gundams. And there's no proper pair. But I might. Double XP76 is asking, what justice is this? This is the master grade. This isn't a 2.0. The Freedom has a 2.0, but this is the first Justice Master grade, I think. Johnny is asking, did I buy the metal hip replacements? Yes, I did. So if ever the original ones break, I have the spares. I think that the first 1/100 Justice was a no grade. No, I think the red logo is just the manual. My box has a blue logo. If you can see my face cam, it's a blue logo. And you can see the Freedom spinning around over there at the back. Okay, where were we? Okay. Got this. Finally seeing some color. And then this. Don't throw up your popcorn, just eat it. Do I prefer MGs over other grades? Yes, 100 times yes. I haven't built a perfect grade, so maybe I would like a perfect grade more. But as of right now, building real grades, high grades, or SDs, master grade really is my favorite. It's just the perfect size, I think, for me, because you get to see it from afar, and then you don't have to like squint and look as close to see most of the details. Because real grades, you kind of, it's kind of better as a display for a desk than on a shelf. Because on a shelf, like you can see the freedom right there, and I can see that it is the freedom from afar. So I really like how you can just appreciate it from a distance. What PG would I get first? Read Devere? The 5 Sir? I don't know. What PG would I get first? Uh, the PG Unleashed New Gundam is pretty cool, but it is really expensive. And the Zeta Gundam is my favorite, but I don't know if I want to go with the old perfect grades. So I'm not decided on what perfect grade to get as my first. Do you guys have any recommendations? Because I have no idea. I like the perfect grade Unleashed RX-78, but all again, I don't know. None of them are like, oh, I have to get that one as my first one. So okay. Wait, so are the replacement hip parts metal? Yeah, the replacement parts I get for the hips are metal. And they're pretty much, if I don't know if you're in the Philippines or where you're from, but even on Amazon I think there are some metal replacement parts for the hip. And there are also some full frames, like every piece of the inner frame's already molded in metal. I've got that before, and it made my master grade justice pretty heavy, so I kind of don't like it. So I only got the metal hips this time, and I think I won't be doing the metal whole frames for a while. Okay. We're now making the cockpit hatch. So again, this is gonna be goodbye to Athernzala. You're not gonna see him after this. Okay. Goodbye, Athron. Your cockpit hatch is closing. There's Athron. And he's gone. Goodbye. See you whenever I open the cockpit hatch, which is probably not gonna be often. Okay, okay, double XP 76. Yeah, you have 8 MGs. Yeah, it's right. It's like it's so easy to see. It's convenient, and even the parts are like not too small, and just my patience for working on smaller parts is not there. So working on this is the perfect size for me. LED $700 for a PG is great value. Yeah, it is very expensive. Yeah, the LED costing 200 is actually, yeah, that was funny to me when I saw posts about that. It was so funny to me. Oh, you're in the US, yeah. If you're trying to think of moving to the PH, I like your idea of not going to Manila because it's kind of super crowded there. The traffic is crazy. It's it's more of a headache than anything. PG Mark II seems pretty cool. Oh yeah, the Mark II is pretty good, I think. Like even if it's old, like the details I think look pretty nice. I've seen posts of it. We're almost done with this chest section. We're down to the few last pieces of the back. Right now you're building the Hello Kitty SD. I missed those. I never got any of those. Not that it's like my priority to get them, but it would be pretty nice to have in my collection at some point. And the LED kits are terrible. Yeah, the Bandai, the original Bandai LEDs, I don't know why they're priced so high, because the technology, you're right, the technology just isn't there. It's kind of weird. And there's the whole chest section done. I like how the armor has more shine than the frame. Like if you build this without any painting, this actually looks nice already on its own. Yeah. Ta-da. Okay, let's talk about more questions first. So is BGC right? That's kind of like deep city traffic, and I don't know. It's always especially in rush hours. Rush hours there are crazy. It takes at least an hour to get out of that city or to get moving to where you need to be. Lapu-Lapu Newtown. I've never been to Visayas, but I would say if you can make it work to live there, you might be better off than Metro Manila, like main capital, because the traffic is just, I would not recommend. Yeah, whenever I think of added parts, Temu or AliExpress is the go-to. And if you do move to the Philippines, there's like Shopee and Lazada as well. So that's pretty good. Is this gonna be a straight build or later a custom? It's gonna be a straight build right now, but yeah, it will be a custom at some point. I just need to get my paints and everything sorted, because right now the paints that I have aren't for the colors of this. I want to kind of keep it to the original design when I do paint it. I'm just gonna add like metallic details. So I'm gonna wait for those before I do start painting this. Hey Malco, Malco made it. Hey, what's up? Okay, head unit now. Let's start. Gunplay is pretty big in the Philippines. Yes, it is pretty big. Like when I started building Gunpla there, I knew there was already a community, but as the years went by, it just blew up. Everybody started doing Gunpla to some degree. And the price I think there is pretty good, because it's pretty close to Japan. So not a lot of import fees to deal with. Okay. I think I'm gonna do the stickers, just to give the head a bit more detail. I mean, it's only a matter of taking it off when I do start painting it, so it's not a problem. No stickers. No, it's fine. The foils are fine, I think. I've always been a big fan of the foils, because if the people that are building can't really paint, I think the foils for like the eyes and the sensors are pretty good. Because it adds a lot of detail to it. How do you organize your build, your process? Trying to perfect that in my own way. Well, for right now, what I do, I just go by the manual. Like, I follow the manual. So sometimes I do this, especially for the streams. I do this, so I just clean up the parts, and they're all ready to go for when I do stream like this, because cutting and cleaning nubs while I'm streaming, I don't think is a good idea. It's just gonna take so much longer than it should. Now the front sensor. Yeah. And the rear sensor, which kind of folds. It's number 4. Oh, you stream too? That's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to check. Do you still stream or what? Okay. What am I building after this? I might keep going with the Gundam Seed series. I have the Master Grade Ale Strike remaster and the Aegis. So I'm keeping it to the pair of Atheron and Kira. Boom. Oh, I love the head sculpt of this. It's so interesting. Look how different it is to like regular Gundam. Why won't it focus? There we go. It's so nice. And the V-fin is pretty cool too. Like one whole piece, no crest in the center. It's really nice. Wait a minute. There's supposed to be a really long head sensor here. Did I not cut that out? What? Is it in the bag? It's not in the bag. What? No, I did cut it out. But where did it go? Holy crap. I think I lost a piece. Which I will look for next time. Damn. It's just gonna have to live without the head sensor for now. No, it's not backwards. There's supposed to be a clear piece right here as a head sensor. But I don't see it. I remember cutting it out and cleaning up the nub. But it's not in the bag. It's not on the ground. Oh well. We're going back to that at some point. Oh, you do Call of Duty. That's okay. Are you building anything? Anybody have any current builds? Just making sure nothing is left in the bag. Oh, there it is! Haha! I didn't lose the part. I found it. It's right here. We shall not succumb to the void today. We will press on with good tidings. Boom! Clear part found. Now to put the sensor to make it visually pop. That's gonna be temporary, so I don't really care about the alignment. But damn, look at that. He has a head sensor. Oh yeah. Everything accounted for. Now we do the arms. Malcus is debating between the RG Hainu and the MG Kyrios. I don't know, I haven't built either, so I can't help you with that. Well, I'm biased towards master grades, so maybe that helps. But ever since building the 2.0 RX-78-2 real grade, I can see why the real grade Hainu could be good. But master grades all the way for me. Okay, now let's do the arms. It's like Legos at this point, because everything's been cut and cleaned. Boom. That's one elbow, and let's get the other elbow built. Okay. Where is it? There we go. HKSD kits for your daughter, RX-78 and Zapco. Oh, okay. Which MG wing did you get? Double XP. Because I've built the TV version, and I think I like it. But there's no other TV version master grade for the any other character. So I see why other people do the Endless Waltz wing. Let me just find the parts. I think. Yeah. Let me just see. Yeah, RG parts are really small. That's why I kind of don't, they're not my main line. Here we go, the bicep. First bicep is complete. Battleship kits. Yeah, I'm not a too big fan of like real models of real stuff like tanks and planes, but I appreciate the details. Yeah, I saw Malco says he finished the Master Grade Barbatos Lupus, the new one. I agree, it looks pretty cool, and I saw your posts about it. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get that though. For some reason, I'm not too intrigued. I got the Barbatos before, but I don't know. I also skipped the Vidar, so I don't know. Yeah, the Mark II and the Rick Diaz. Your boy likes Zeta as well. Hyakuriki. The name's Hyakuriki. Narrative pretty solid as well. I might get the narrative soon, but I will reveal my backlog in a video at some point. So you're gonna find out what I have in my backlog. Almost bought the MG Zeta Verka on Saturday for 40% off at Hobby Lobby. 40%. I know Hobby Lobby has like jacked up prices, but 40%, that would have been a great deal. Yeah, so you got the MGTV version. That's a pretty simple build. And I think you'd enjoy how it looks pretty accurate to the TV series. As the name suggests. Ooh, $72 for the Sazabi Verka. That's really good. Okay, forearms. Let's get the forearms. Oh, you can see a nub. But that's okay. That's gonna be covered. Nobody will see it. Not even me. See, there's the nub. You see the nub? Now it's gone. Forever left to the unknown. What time is it for you guys over there, wherever you are? Boom, arm complete. And look at the shape of the arm, it's so unique. The memories are coming back. The nostalgia. Yeah, both arms complete. But we need the shoulder armor before we put that on. $11 a.m. 9:55. Close to 11. Okay. Well, East Coasters. Okay. This. Gundam, hello. I remember you. Greetings from Brazil. What time is it in Brazil right now? If you don't mind me asking. Wait a minute. I think I put something backwards. Yeah, I did. There we go. Now we get this and this. Okay. One beam boomerang complete. Let me just make that a bit tighter. Well, that's how tight it goes. Whatever. Now we just gotta do it again. Yeah. And we have some spare finger parts, which we don't need right now. So now we attach the arms. Boom. Oh, look at this dude. It looks so cool. How long have I been building for? It's at 7 years. I took a break for a while, like a really long time. For like 3 years of that set. But I'm glad I'm back. Cause this shit is fun. Now we're doing the waist unit. Okay. Ah, there we go. It's the dreaded J for the hip peg that always breaks. I do have metal replacement parts, so you don't have to worry. But if you're wondering, that's what it looks like. Do I always build my gunpla this way? No. This is just for the stream. I cut and build, yeah, straight from the runners, clean the nubs, and just put it together if I didn't have to stream. But because I decided to stream, I prepared the parts just so it doesn't take too long. Top 3 master grades. Let me see. I know the, what do you call that? The pipes are kind of annoying, but the Zaku 2.0 is pretty good, I'd say. And if you're only building Gundam designs all the time, the Zaku is a pretty good break. That's one. And then, let me think. The Sazabi. It's pretty cool. I think you can see it in the back. It's over there. Over there. He's not spinning though, like the Freedom is. He's over there. Hanging out. Waiting for this to be completed. I don't know. I want to say my favorite master grades are all Xeon. Because I looked up right now at the shelf and there's the master grade Zigok. I know it's simple as hell, but I like that too. But I don't think it's my top 3. The new Gundam's pretty good. I wouldn't. The Zero Verka, the Wing Zero Verka is also pretty good, but it's gotten loose over time at some point, some parts. So maybe not my favorite. But the detail on it is pretty nice. Okay. You just made an irresponsible decision. What did you do? Did you buy more kits right now? Okay. Oh, this is gonna be hell to get out for when I paint this. there's nowhere to push it out from the back. Hopefully it's not too tight to like just shiv it out. Look at this. It swings in and out. And that's just for the crotch. I actually don't remember that. That's pretty neat. Damn. I'm glad I built this again. Ah, the MGEX freedom. Ah, you beat me to it. I'm kinda, actually about that, I'm kinda saving up my points because I get points from ordering from Gundam Extra. I'm saving up my points to reach getting a free MGEX Strike Freedom. I feel like that would be really fun to do. Wait a minute. I think I did something wrong. I don't think... Huh? Am I... What? Am I crazy? No. Okay. It's just this. Okay. I thought I did something very wrong. But it's not too wrong. Are EX kits harder than regular MG? I don't think so. They just look like there are more parts. Like a perfect grade packed into like this size, I think, is how it is. And we're gonna find out from Malco when he builds it. My bottom master grades, the master grades I don't like. Let me see. The thing is, I rarely don't like master grades. Like, even if they're not perfect, I appreciate them all. But let me think of something that I would not recommend anybody. But honestly, this is a really hard question. I don't know. Do you guys have any, like, bottom master grades? Because I can't think of anything personally. You might start building Gunpla this way. What way? Like just cleaning out the parts first and then assembling after? It is pretty fun. Not gonna lie. And satisfying because you just keep going. But getting there and having to clean up the nubs before you put it together gets kind of tedious. So it's nice to do from time to time, but not all the time. Yeah, we got the skirting armor on. He's almost gonna stand. Wait, I gotta zoom out. Yeah. Just so you can kind of see him. The MG Ground Gundam, hands are cheeks. I don't know. Whenever hands are like loose or whatever, it is whatever. I'm very forgiving when it comes to like not liking kits. It's more of just like, am I interested in it or not? Like the 00 master grades, I haven't built any. Even though I like the designs. But whenever people say like, oh, this sucks, I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, like actually even now, Double XP says, honestly can't say what my favorites unless like aesthetically. Yeah. This, like, even if the build is kind of amazing, like if you think about the engineering for the master grade Barbatos, it's pretty cool with the IBO frame, but I don't know, it's just not my favorite. So it doesn't matter if the frame is good. It's not my favorite. I'll move this out of frame so it's not it's not so ugly. Okay. Now we got the ankle. We need one more ankle. Two ankles. Your top two Gundams selected based off of box art. Honestly, that's fair. Oh, that reminds me. Have you guys ever seen like the high grade bound dock on store shelves? Like the really big Zeta Gundam high grade. It's so funny to me. But wait, let's see. Have you guys had, or like, have you seen it? Because for some reason, that bound dock is always just like faded. I don't know why. The box art is just faded. Like you'll see some new ones come in and they look fine, but the ones that aren't selling, the box art is just faded as whatever. The print was so bad. I forgot something. Open. Okay. Where is that? Come on. And 2. The foot is coming together. Boom. Foot frame. Okay. I should have separated the feet from the legs, because the leg parts are just so many. And it's kind of hard to find what I need. Okay, foot parts. Foot part. There we go. Found it. Okay, we got the heel on. Let's get the other heel on. Boom. And what's cool is you see that gray part there, the grill. That's actually a separate like part, so you can paint it easily and change the color, and it's gonna be really good. What are you guys talking about? Hathaway? Yeah, it's fun to watch, but I'm not really I'm not too interested in getting the kits. I never watched Requiem. I like the high grade though. It looks pretty cool because of the detail, but I don't know about the story or the animation. Are the Haro Plus down hard to find? I haven't seen any actually recently. Before they were, like years ago, I would see them all the time, like in physical stores. But now, I kind of don't see them a lot. It's an interesting question, man. Okay, front foot. Coming along. Okay. Foot armor. That's one. Some ankle armor. What does that look like? Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Where the heck? There we go. Oh, it's gray. Okay. There we go. Got them high heels on. Okay. There we go. And now for the ankle armor. Go. Ankle armor with the ankle guard. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna give you guys a sneak peek. Look at this. The foot has... No, it's not working. I'll just pick it out. So we got this peg down here. So that's an attachment point, and it's gonna be pretty cool. If you didn't know what it is, it's gonna be pretty cool when we get to use that. Okay, now for the legs. Leg parts. Leg parts. Got the top of the legs. Now the thighs. There. One more. Hello. I'm blind again. What? It's such a big piece. Why don't I see it? Oh, there. What the fuck? Okay, now I need the square. Show me the square. Where's the square? Show me my square. No. There he is. Okay. Square goes in here. And connect like so. You're asking what the attachment point is? Yeah, we will see once we complete it. Okay. This is taking longer than I expected, actually. I thought... Okay. I thought I would be done with the legs at this point and onto the backpack. But here we are. Still going at it. How many easily accessible hobby stores are there for you? There's one pretty close by, but they're stock. They're called Lakehead Models, and their stock is mostly like model trains and the other old timey like tanks and trucks stuff. But they have a small room for at the back for Gunpla. But most of the time I just order online. It's the website's called Gundam Extra, and I don't know, the price is pretty good, at least here in Ontario. But in Vancouver, there are like a lot of stores that I think would be great. Oh, this is upside down. No. Why'd they do it upside down? Here we go. There's pretty much the whole leg frame. Ta-da! I like the shape of it. Like all the details on it. It's not super detailed, but I like it. And 2 leg frames. Zoom out a little more. 2 leg frames. How are you supposed to build an amazing Gunpla diorama without the Earth Federation tanks? I don't know. I'm honestly just waiting to complete my master grade Operation V collection. So it's like, what do you call that? The gun tank, the gun cannon and the RX-78, and then I'm like pit them together with the Red Comet Zaku, and that's how it's gonna be for me. Not so much of the, what do you call that, like just regular real world tanks. I don't know if you guys will hear this, but it's supposed to snap. That was underwhelming. Let's try again. That was better. Okay. Got them thighs. Them pink thighs. Chunky. Now we get the shin armor. Here we go. Coloring scheme. What's your coloring scheme for this? I promise I won't steal it. I'm just curious. Okay, some lower armor, lower leg armor done. Have you thought about building for the Gunpla World Cup? Yeah, but I recently just moved, so my whole painting setup isn't like fully operational yet, and I'm still fixing it and stuff. So when I do get it going, I might. I don't know if this year I will be entering, but I will eventually once things have settled down. Okay, the knee. This way? Yeah, I think this way. Okay, so we put this one first. We're getting chunkier. There's the calf with that extra frame panel on. Okay, and we close that up. Like so. And now we have this thruster at the back that can hinge up and down. Gunmetal. And whitish for the chest. Ooh, rainbow hologram coating. I'm a big fan of that. Chrome. I can kind of imagine it, but I would like to see a visual of it. I think that's also like the challenge for me personally, when I come up with color schemes of my own. Like, I can't picture it sometimes. And then I'm stuck with, what do you call it? Decision paralysis. Because I can't decide what color to do. On what, sometimes. Okay. Next we get the calf armor. Oh! No! Okay, good. Good thing I didn't put it yet. I forgot about these things. That goes down there. Okay, now the thruster has more color. That makes sense. I thought it looked kinda empty. Yeah, so that's how it's supposed, this is how it's supposed to look like down here. And then that one's the empty one. Okay, good thing these are easy to take off. And good thing I noticed sooner. Ta-da! Both of them are done. And now we need to do the calf armor. Goes like so. And like so. So that's it without the armor. And there's the armor. I like this whole white like division. It's pretty cool. And there we go. Is that done? I think, yeah. And we finally have this part. The final knee armor. Boom. That's the whole leg done. And the foot. Ta-da! This is a really nice leg. And look at this. If you're not familiar with these kits yet, look at this. Watch the thigh armor. Ooh, look at that slide. That was so satisfying to me the first time I built this. And like this was my first master grade back then. And seeing this was just so fun. Boom. Okay. That's the knee. That's the foot. And that's the hip joint. Yeah. Let's see that again. Ooh. That's a nice full bend right there. And it's a nice thruster detail over here. Up and down. It's subtle, but I like these. At least it just makes it a lot more interactive, in my opinion. Yeah, both of the legs are done. So this guy can finally stand. Ooh, it's so scary to get it to stick. Ah, there we go. Just because I know that hip joint is... okay, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Ooh, it slid down. That's not good. There we go. Nice. No breakage. At least not yet. You can see it's fully connected. Heck yeah. Oh, my beam boomerang. Here we go. Oh yeah. Put the back skirt back up. Yeah, look at this. Look at all the detail. It's so nice. Like having it all built up like this. Ooh, I haven't seen this in a long time, and I'm really happy. I kind of wanna. No, later. I'm gonna put them together later when the backpack's done. Okay, can you stand? He can stand. Okay, you can stand over there. Now, the backpack and the accessories. Honestly, that's why I think the Master Grade Justice is special. The whole kit is like 2 kits in one. You get the body like this, but also because the backpack is so huge, it's like a whole other kit again, and it gives off like more of a tank or airplane aesthetic, which is kind of refreshing. Like you see all the details and stuff, and it's pretty good. It's pretty nice. I guess this is one of the now that I think about it, this is one of the kits that I would recommend to get if you want something like unique. Like this is one of the more unique kits that you can build. Can the Freedom Wings fit on it? I think so, now that I look at it. I think so. So here's the Master Grade Freedom 2.0. There we go, Master Grade Freedom 2.0. And Justice. Let's see if the wings fit on it. Sorry, Freedom. And it does. Holy crap, it does. But the design I don't think matches perfectly, because the Justice kind of has this square aesthetic going on. Square, like they're not as sharp as the Freedom. But yeah, if you want to customize and stuff, here you go. The strike Justice. Heck yeah. It's the Freedom. It's the free Justice. That's what I'll call it. The free Justice. Get your justice for free. Okay, back on the Freedom you go. Yeah. My noobs! No, my noobs. Yeah, fix the nubs later. The nubs are still on the desk. Okay, now for the backpack. Let's start with the frame parts. Look at this. Just look at this though. They're so chunky. They're so chunky. They're so satisfyingly chunky. But first, we have to deal with some of the frame parts. We have this. Okay, we have this. Let's zoom back in. We have this. Is that the same one? I don't think that's the same one. Oh, it is. So that goes there. Goes there. Oh, my mistake. I thought that was like a adapter piece. But it's an actual part. My bad. Okay. Kind of looks like a duck. Anyone? Doesn't it? It's a duck. And we have this. Or a chicken, I would say. It's actually a chicken. Look at that. Does it not look like a chicken? It's a chicken. Okay. There's a lot of tiny parts for this. Clip. And that. So there. That's complete. And there. Okay. And 2 connectors. And then look at this stingray looking whatever. They go in there. Shablamo. And we cover it up with this. Kabam. What non-Bandai kits are you thinking of getting or have built already? I don't know. Oh, the Gurren Lagann. That's one I've built. I can't really recommend it because I don't know if you'll find it. I kind of want to get the rest of the Gurren Lagann kits if I can find them. but they're pretty hard to find, honestly. Okay. And some Zoids. I'm looking forward to the Zoids. I pre-ordered the, what's that called? Blade Liger. Panzer, Blade Liger Panzer. So it's not fully the one you see in the series. It's a different shade of blue. But I would love to have a Blade Liger. And it's, I think at the end of the year it should be here. So that's something to look forward to. That's different. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Look at all that detail. That's so nice. I'm telling you, man. If you want something different, Domestic Grade Justice is pretty different. I don't think it will disappoint in like making you or like it's not gonna feel repetitive at all. No blockies. I haven't really thought of blockies in a while. I might get the Marvel Rivals ones if I'm still interested after a while. But that's it. Not much else. Not really into all the Evangelion blockies. Look at that. Look at the part separation. Isn't it cool? Okay. Have you guys watched any anime recently? Oh, now that I think about it. Oh, well, Moderoid. It's Moderoid. So it's still kind of mainstream. But I watched, what's that called? Escaflowne recently. The anime. And I kind of want the model kit. The model kits, I should say, because there's 2, I think, that are easily, that you can find easily. I also want to watch the movie now, because it's a different version of the story, kinda. And that's something that's cool and different again. Look how big and chunky this is now. It's not even done and look how big. Holy. Look at that. It's a chunk. It's a chonker. Ooh. And look at this. It gets some turrets. look at that. The turret. Look at that turret. And it has some articulation too. It turns and stuff. What blockies are you guys interested in? Now that you brought it up. You have to explain. Okay, look at that. You can see some engine details inside the vents. That's so cool. I forgot that was there, but now that I see it again, it's so cool. The Evangelion, because the RGs are hard to find now. Yeah, that makes sense. This, and then this, yeah. Goes in there. Get some thrusters. Some thrusters, and then go in here. Is that it? I don't think that's it. I'm pretty sure it should go in a lot more. But it feels like I'm forcing it. Oh, okay, there. It lines up. Okay, look at that. Isn't that cool? Definitely not Hunter Bautista. Hello. Definitely not. You reached us as we're ending. We're almost done. Okay, and now we have both the thrusters. Wait a minute. I think I got it wrong. Did I? What does it look like? Ah! Outward. Out. Yeah, I got them opposite. No! Let's trade them out. There we go. They're supposed to be pointed outward. There we go. Luckily, it's an easy fix. Yeah. Looks really good. Okay, now for the wings. Yes, it does come with wings. And not just wings. It has a lot more stuff. No metal alloy. No, I'm saving the, what's that called? The metal J4 for when they break. But as for right now, we are all plastic. Okay, now we do the wings. Oh no, the cannons first. It says cannons. We do cannons. And then is this correct? No, it's the other one. Yeah. This goes here. This like so, and this like so. Then we connect it on top of this. Okay. Which side is this supposed to be? Okay. I was right. It's on this side. Boom. That's one cannon down. Now that I know how it goes, I can just do it. Like so. Heck yeah. How many live streams do I do in a week or a month? This is my first one after like years. If you look at my YouTube channel and you see the list of videos that I have, you'll see my live streams have been gone for a while. Am I doing this right? Huh. I don't know if I'll be, or how often I'll be able to do this. I might be able to do this like again and again, actually. But it might be like twice a month at most. Just like my videos, like 2 videos a month seems to be the more reasonable amount, especially if I do like preparations for the streams as well. So if things go well, that might be my schedule, and you can look forward to that. That's one wing down. I don't know if you can hear like what's it called? Working noises, hardware noises. I think they're working. The neighbors are working on stuff. Okay, that's one more wing. Uh-huh. Okay, you replaced the alloy just to save future headaches. Yeah, I just don't like it because it's so heavy. It makes it more inconvenient for me. Oh, I forgot. We have another Athranzala. So it's okay that we don't see the pilot inside. He's right here. What benefits do Patreon subs get? Oh, you can get credits in my videos. And the main thing is the, what do you call that? The monthly wallpapers. So I take high definition pictures of the kits that I build, and those are gonna be up for the Patreon subscribers. You get more and more wallpapers the higher the tiers you go. And yeah, even the, what do you call that? Even the credits have some differences. So if you're interested, you can check out my Patreon. Actually, let me just do something so you can see it in the description, because I don't think I have it right now. Okay. Let me see. Huh. I don't know how to put it in the description right now. But you can find it in my other video description, I think. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I can change it. Interesting. Paste it in the chat. Well, I guess you can copy and paste the link. Here you go. Where's my chat at? Patreon, there you go. There's the link. Oh, okay, yeah, I think it's clickable, so there you go. Now we do the accessories. I'm pretty sure I can do the accessories without even looking at the manual, because they're kind of just the same as they're already straightforward as it is, but they're kind of just the same as the Freedom. So here we go. I'm gonna try that. And if it's wrong, that's on me. Oh, see? That's not too bad. How do I pin it? Pin message. Heck yeah. Here we go. The shield. Not even looking at the manual. Boom. There we go. Handle. There, I looked at the manual for that one. But that's the shield. Go for the handles. Okay. Here's the rifle. It's pretty much like fully identical to the Freedom rifle. Even in the lore, they're just pretty much the same. Okay. Railzin 25. A good looking build. Yeah, it's pretty clean, huh? It's not even painted or anything. It's just a straight up snap build. And it looks really good. I'm not gonna put the clear part in there because it's gonna be hard to get out for when I paint it. So yeah, there's the rifle, the shield. We got some beam sabers. Oh, almost forgot. The exhaust. The shield has an exhaust for heat dissipation. There we go. We got some adapters and more holding hands for the beam boomerangs because they're different. And I guess I can show you what the beam boomerangs look like. And they look like that. They're pretty cool. Okay, before I put the equipment on, I want to show off the backpack because it's so cool. Look how big this is. This is the kit, this is the backpack. It's huge. And it also has articulation. Look at that, it even expands. And the wings. The wings when they're fully out, and then the thrusters when they're out, and then the beam cannons when they're active. Look at all of that. You can even point them outward. Gosh darn. There we go. Look at that. Double XP goes, and oh, the feet pegs are for the glider. Duh. Yeah, I didn't want to spoil it, but yeah, that's what it is. Here we go. Let's try it out. It's going goblin mode. Ooh, ooh, look at that. Sheesh. What Gundam do you see that does that? Holy crap, look at it. You see that? Zoom. Wait, let me get this. Let me get these out of the way so you can see it clearly. Look, it's so cool. No. Shit, I gotta be careful. Here it is with this Freedom. look at that. Oh, they're so cool. Wait, I'm gonna get rid of the glider. I'm gonna put it in backpack mode. The base jabber of the cosmic era. Definitely. Okay. The backpack mode has this too. So it changes the how you want to put it on the kit. But yeah. Here we go. Look at that. Isn't that crazy how cool that is? Okay, maybe I'll just have the cannons out like that. And then we get some accessories on. What accessories do you think would be good? I'm just thinking of the beam rifle. Oh. Actually, let's do the boomerang. Where are the hands? Where are the boom hands? Boom hands. Here we go. I don't remember how this is used. They don't show it? What the heck? Oh, there. Oh, okay. There we go. I was being clever with the shield, but I guess I'll just go to the default. That looks pretty cool, I guess. Right? It's pretty cool, right? I'm gonna put the sabers in. Just to give it the complete look. Yeah. Oh, the beeping? That's the security. Wait, let me grab an action base. Here is an action base. So now, it's gonna look like that for now. You can see it in the face cam. Let's go. Let's change it. Ooh, hello. Look at that. Huh? Huh? There it is with the freedom. They look pretty cool. I'll try to zoom in more. How? There we go. Look at that. It's not high res, but yeah. Providence next. I'm thinking about it. It's not my favorite design, or it's not even my favorite character. So I might just do like a custom color one, because these guys I'm keeping as is. Like I'm gonna give it a full paint job, both of them, but they're gonna stay pretty much the same color scheme as they already are. I guess I'm just gonna, what do you call that? Put more details, like metallic details and stuff. The frame's definitely gonna be metallic. But for the most part, it's gonna stay in the regular colors. Just updated to be more detailed. Oh really? The Providence is the better one, you think? How come? Like, what makes it different from these two? Little Atherin. The backpack and the killer beam rifle. Ah, now that does make sense. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna just keep it. I'll see if I do get it. But I will, like, what's that called? It's gonna be a different color or a custom project altogether. I don't think I'm gonna keep it as is. Because I'm not really a fan of it as it is, as itself. So, yeah. Okay, now the unused accessories stay here for now. Yeah. So that's it for the build. The review should follow pretty soon, maybe this week or next, or the next. I'm gonna try to get it out this week, but it might not. So you'll just see on the channel, I guess, if it does come out or not. But yeah. Here it is with maybe I can angle it right so you can see the face. There we go. The eyes are already glowing. It does need to be painted or custom, because yeah, even these, like the freedom and the justice, I think, like if you don't paint them, the details just don't pop. So I'm gonna have to do a lot of detailing up for these guys as well. But yeah. Okay, before we go, I do have a question for all of y'all. Let me... Since you guys are here and you're the ones speaking to me like live, I want to ask what you guys want me to build next. Because I got the freedom, I got the justice. So now we can go for either of these two. We got the L Strike and the Justice Master Grades. So which ones do you want to see next? Oh, I guess I can poll. I forgot I can do that. Let's poll. Start a poll. Let me just post the poll. Boom. Poll posted. You can see it on the chat. But yeah, those are my two options right now. You lost the battle. No, you haven't lost the battle. The poll's still going. It says there are 9 concurrent viewers right now. Oh, hi, Mike Wilson just subscribed. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, so if you, I don't know if you've been here long, but we have a poll going on, and we're choosing between these two to do next for our next stream or review videos. So yeah. Sorry, I had to super lurk for a bit. Yeah, that's fine, man. I appreciate it even if you're just lurking. At least we're hanging out. They win. 83% Ale Strike Remaster. I still need to get the full weapons loadout for the Ale Strike. Yeah, it's kind of sucks that I kind of wanted the, what's that called? The Perfect Strike Master Grade, but because the Strike model kit in that isn't the remaster, I kind of just didn't want to do that. But now if I wanted the Perfect Strike, now I need to, like, I don't know, it's separate, so it's kind of annoying, honestly. Hanger 78. Oh, you switched accounts. Yeah. I almost spoiled myself. Good thing I wasn't looking too much. $70. Oh, they do. Oh, I didn't know that. But $70. That's like the whole kit already. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that. That's kind of crazy. Not gonna lie. Let's see if it's worth spinning. It's kind of cool, I guess. Look at that. Yeah, okay, I guess L Strike is coming next. So you can find out when the videos and the streams coming out. Just subscribe to my Instagram so you can see more of the updates. That's like an easier way to share on stories than on the, what do you call that? Than on just YouTube posts. I think that's more convenient for everybody too. Launcher and Sword Striker. Toy Arena is expensive. Yeah, I'm gonna try to see where I can get those, because I haven't seen them on Gundam Extra, the shop, the online shop that I've been checking out. So, oh, it's a P Bandai too. Yeah, it's good. It's pretty big. That's gonna be harder to find then. Maybe in my next trip to Asia. Maybe in the Philippines, or I don't know if I'll be able to go to Japan anytime soon, but maybe. I'll look for those eventually. Although I'm kind of fine with just the L strike because that's the form it's in when the Aegis blows it up. So I'm kind of okay with just the L strike. It's cheaper and more enjoyable to Japan. Yeah, I feel like grabbing lots of gunplay in Japan. This was one of my dreams. We'll see. We'll see when that happens. You'll definitely see a video or some sort of some sort of content about it when I do that. I really want to see the what do you call that? The the full size Gundam, the unicorn, at some point, and the new Gundam. Strike Rouge. I already had the Strike Rouge. It's I'll actually already have a review here on my channel if you want to check that out. But I left it in the Philippines. I'm in Canada now, so I left it in the Philippines with my brother. So you can check out the video if you want to see it. I can't show it right now. Because you like Mulaflaga's Final Gundam. Yeah. What I'm not a fan of is when it became Mulaflaga's Gundam. They didn't change because the color shift armor, right? It can change to whatever settings are supposed to be optimal for the pilot, but they never changed the Strike Gundam's colors for Mulaflaga. Because it became the Strike Rouge when it was with Kagali. I wish they gave a separate color scheme for Mulaflaga. And I'm curious to see what it could have been if they did. Yeah, I'm in Ontario. Ontario, Canada. $20.29. Yeah, right. If they gave Mulaflaga his own phase shift armor, that would have been so cool. But I feel like they got lazy at some point because they just I don't know. Oh wow, 8 votes. Yeah, I guess I guess the L strike is more popular. Damn. At some point, I will have to complete the whole Seed boy band, but I'm I kind of just don't want to keep the builds repetitive too much. because I know the frames like share a lot of other similarities. So I'm gonna change it up from time to time, but eventually they're all gonna be here at some point. What are your guys' next builds? If you don't mind me asking. The Zaku Hello Kitty. Yeah. I wonder if I'll find one of those anytime soon. That's gonna be fun to do. RE100? Damn. I haven't seen an RE100 in a long time. I wish I had one though. Because I want a DJ. I want to complete my Zeta collection. Oh, I just realized, I just remembered. If you want a cool build of like a Gundam Wing series, the Tall Geese is pretty good too. It's like, it's pretty unique. It's not the most stable, like people complain about it, like stuff sometimes falls off, but I don't know. I don't mind it. They found it and you bought it off. Yeah. I hope they like reprint the RE100s because I don't see it a lot. Because I feel like it's like pretty good selection, I think. But yeah, I wanna see them more again. You wanna do hero builds first? Yeah, that makes sense. But what I usually do, I get the hero and then the rival or antagonist, and then that makes like a good pair instead of like having the heroes from the different series. We need more MGs. We're far behind the HG and RG. Well, yeah, the high grades are more. They time it more with like the series, so high grade. A lot of high grades come out as the series comes out. That's why that's that way. I don't know about the real grades. Sometimes it's just whatever for real grades. But yeah, master grades. I feel because a couple of years back, like Bandai was coming out with a lot of high grades per year. But this time it's not too much. It's like one or two a year, and some of them are just rehashes or updates of the older master grades, not even full 2.0s. So that's pretty disappointing. Like there are so many mobile suits that I want, or yeah, I want to see in like master grade 1/100 form. But yeah. The Thunderbolt kits, I wish had more master grades. Like the Atlas Gundam, the 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 Atlas Gundam so unique. If that was in a master grade form, or even just a rear RE100, our full mechanics, that would be so sick. Well, anyway, it's almost 1 p.m. here, and I haven't had lunch. But thanks for stopping by, everyone. It's been nice chatting with you, like just building the Gundam. And it's been a long time since I've done this last time. It's I think I built on stream the Wing Zero Verka. That was the last stream I did, and that was like years ago. So it's pretty nice doing this and hanging out with you guys again. Just be sure to check out my Instagram if you want updates on my next videos and my next live stream. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna live stream the Airstrike again and the Aegis. So just for announcements and stuff, you can check out my Instagram. Hanger 78. Yeah, there. I subscribed actually. It's gonna be fun. I hope the timing's right though. For when you stream, because sometimes I'm busy too. And I know a lot of people are busy right now actually because they're at work. So yeah, I hope the timing works out. I'd love to see your streams too. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, guys. Stopping guy. That's a cool name. Anyway, see you on the next one, guys.